Hello, fellow Gen Xers. I don't know if you've noticed, but YouTube and others have started to target us. And I've got some theories as to why. And I'm thinking, we're going to turn the tables. You know, because we're rebels, right? Okay, so here's how it goes. The whole idea is that basically, let's just say that demographic on YouTube is basically what they call underserved. Right? That means they smell money. They know that there's this demographic that they're not reaching. And they're like, oh man, what's the best way to reach them? Well, they've got some stats on Gen Xers, and they're kind of independent. They're critically minded, right? And so they're just not going to fall for the usual crap, right? That's so the saying goes, but I don't know. I think we're just people in the end. But going off of that theory, you've got all these people who are also, according to stats, not really, let's say, you got all these Gen Xers who are basically approaching retirement, and stats show that they're not ready to do that financially, right? Even though 74% of us supposedly own homes, me not being one of them. I was, though. I was. It's a money pit. So here's this brilliant idea. I can just see it. This brilliant idea at YouTube. They're like, okay, well, we need more creators. And if we get them to advertise to themselves, well, that would be brilliant. But here's the thing. We're also kind of rebellious, right? And so what my thought is, my theory, is that basically we could turn the tables on the whole thing. Because right now, above all else, I don't know if you've noticed, but things are kind of a little squirrely. And I think we could actually take that rebel spirit and export it to their fellow generational people, right? And what does that mean? That means some of them don't really have that rebellious spirit. They just follow the rules. Follow the rules. Remember when you were younger, you used to be a rebel? I think you still got it in you. And I think we could actually just start to create content that's a little bit rebellious. Start to create content that got other people to be a little bit rebellious. And it all starts with actually tapping into our entrepreneurial spirit, right? And since many of the Gen Xers don't really have retirement funds, well, you can actually make money in the process, create rebellion. I mean, what could go wrong, right? That's what I think is going on. I think that YouTube is trying to target Gen Xers for cash. And the way they're doing it is on a couple different fronts. One, they're targeting older creators to start creating, and so that they can actually advertise to each other. Because who's going to trust Gen Xer more than a fellow Gen Xer? I'm still working on the theory, but I think I've seen enough to kind of convince me that I'm probably not too far off. So how does this work then? Like, how do you turn the tables and export rebelliousness to the rest of the? I don't know. But I do know that we, as Gen Xers, have all this expertise, all this grunginess, all this like grit and experience. And once we start creating on video, we can actually have digital offers, right? That's nothing new. If you looked online, it's nothing new, creating digital offers. But what's new is the perspective that we bring to the whole marketplace. And it's not about information. It's about transformation through crucibles. The crucible of simple systems. Using simple systems. It's not about information. People got all kinds of information all over YouTube. It all just comes down to a couple simple things for everything. Everything is very simple, but people make it totally complicated, and that's how they sell stuff. But when you've got simple systems, you can just create videos, create offers with these simple systems, and then that's how you gain your experience and iterate, and in the process, gain traction, gain ground, make money, and help us against the evil doers. No, and help against the system, the larger system that's just trying to manipulate us. All that gives the people that you actually relate to a bit of financial freedom, time freedom, and that's when that entrepreneurial spirit kicks in. That's that same spirit that actually started the country in the first place, right? And that's how we do it. Rebellion's still in progress, but I'm actually very hopeful that as Gen Xers, we can actually turn the tide and maybe even save the world. Who knows? You know, it's possible. It's possible. So maybe this gets you inspired. I don't know. Hopefully it does. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.